as every one of us, we all have different stages in life, and we choose to embrace like the different events that come to us. And I feel like the second album, because you've been through that, and it's enough. Like it's like when you're a teenager and you have all the teen angst, and then you know better after that. So I feel the second one is definitely just me seeing things in a more through a more positive lens. And it's for me, writing is very therapeutic, and I feel like the second one has really helped me relax a lot. And whenever I'm bestowed with any sort of like situations like that, and just sort of take it lightly and move on.
And it's happy.
Okay. That there's absolutely nothing. I just just like to just lie back and dream, or well, usually typically I either do that, absolutely nothing, or just hang out with my friends and catch up, and tell them stories from the road, and them keeping me updated, because when you're away on the road, the world still doesn't stop moving, and so it's just nice to keep yourself updated with that. And I also paint. I paint a lot, and when I'm not doing that, I'm writing. So. A dynamic group that I work with, my bandmates, and they're just more than just regular musicians who like play whatever's on the record. We strive really effortlessly, I must say, to have it. Because I don't know, creativity lies in live performances, I think, especially as a musician. Like for me, that's where I feel like most of it goes to. And the band that I play with right now, everything that all the instruments are just an extension of your limbs. So so it's nice to actually play with artists, rather than just regular musicians. And I mean, all musicians are artists anyway, but for me, we're just such a dynamic group that it's just nice when you just lock.
Yeah.
You just lock everything quite nicely. Everything
chemistry.
falls into
Yeah.
chemistry on and off stage is really important.
She's one of a kind.
I hope so. I really hope so. I mean, I had so much fun. It was pretty surreal. Just we did a mashup of my song and his song. On his tour, and it was pretty surreal seeing him standing next to me, and he's like singing to my song and like playing the chords that I play. It was crazy. But hopefully there'll be time for collaboration again with that, because I would love to work with him. He's such a genuine soul, and I'd imagine it would be like a smooth flowing process if we do work together. I would love to collaborate. Maybe not a musician, maybe a filmmaker, like Wes Anderson, maybe. Yeah, Wes Anderson or Todd Solondz, like something like that. Or maybe Mark Mothersbaugh, and like collaborate with him to score a movie or something. It will be really fun. There comes a time in an artist's life where you decide which direction you want to go to. I mean, obviously, if it's mainstream, it's great. But, I feel like, being in the position where I am, I mean, I still, the reception's really well. Like over there, I played a few packed houses, a few sold out shows, and, people are very interested and appreciative of what I do. And, a lot of them share the same sort of opinion that I do about moving into whatever is perceived as mainstream or whatever, but yeah,
Choice, basically.
yeah, well, it's something that you want to keep on to, something that is tangible thing that you want to keep on to, and there's nothing bad by it, but I've always just been an underground girl, always through and through. I Skype so much. Seriously, sometimes when I Skype with my mom or my friends, and then how Skype has that clock, that timer,
Yeah.
right? It's like, dali mo jam, ah.
5 hours really?
5 hours, dali mo jam. Just with one person, or like, my mom would be like, oh, I love this song, and like she'll pump it up and it's Bruno Mars, and she'll just like dance in front of the laptop with me. And I have friends everywhere in the world, my Malaysian friends everywhere in the world, and we all just sort of exchange our stories. But yeah, I do that, and then if I do need like a Malaysian food fix, I go to this Malaysian restaurant named Nyonya in New York.
Is it nearby
Really
your
good
apartment?
food, huh?
Near your apartment?
Well, it's somewhere in the Lower East Side near Chinatown, but nasi lemak for $6, and you get everything. Big portions, and it's up to par. It's up to par.
In
Nyonya.
Yeah.
Grand Street, 199 Grand Street.